MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the East-leading Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 6-0-7.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
And this one just misses off the corner. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second. The second
at the plate, Cavan Biggio. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Biggio, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie.
He's a pretty good ball and strike.
3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Line to the right side. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to move traffic with the heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty. Himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball that's inside.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you've got to let go on.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And he puts it on the ground to second. Barreto fields cleanly. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And now a soft liner here to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now in the box, Austin Allen will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ryu's ready. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Now the payoff pitch home.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
High in the air down the right field line. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it down in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Tellez doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Left side, but well foul. 2-2.
3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in, the right fielder, Derek Fisher.
So one away in the Toronto third. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Look out. 1-1.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. Digging in, Franklin Barreto.
The second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he struck him out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's in pursuit. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow
Now
hangs
batting,
on for the
third
second
baseman,
out.
Matt Chapman.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
No, inside.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, The offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he takes ball one. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ryu comes set. First pitch on its way.
Outside.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is his first year at the big league level. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The set and the 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Semien stands at second with two gone. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One left for Oakland. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And a ball 1-0. Grichuk, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box now. Rowdy Tellez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. strength on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. From the stretch, setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
The Athletic.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Defense. Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Settling in now, Austin Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Franklin Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ryu looks in. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Danny Jansen. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Laureano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now the A's designated hitter, Chad Pinder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate, and D-roll, that usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
From the stretch, Matt Chapman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and this catches the outside corner, strike one. Fouled off. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That misses 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. It remains 1-0. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, and he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit. or at least force him out of the game.
Line, but speared on a hop to second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Chris Davis next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right side. And this is through into right field, so the time runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.